What's up, everyone? This is day 2 of posting every single day until we answer 100 tuning questions. So one of the questions we got yesterday was, how do you know your perfect peak height? And I think that's kind of a loaded question because I believe it changes depending on your bow, the axle length of your bow and your draw length. And there'll be times that we have guys setting up only for tack, so we run a little bit different peep height. But that's not for everybody. For your everyday setup, if you're at home tuning your bow and you're setting it up yourself, one recommendation I have for you is to start maybe around 6 inches, or possibly draw your bow back and have somebody put their finger on the string where it lines up with your eye. I do not start off by setting bows up with their peep height aligning to the sight. So this is going to take a couple of videos here. We'll see if the Instagram lets us post this whole thing up. But what we're going to do is you can take a measurement on most of your bows. And again, this is not the perfect way to get your peep height the exact same every single time. But what I will do to start off a bow when we're starting somebody out and we're not positive, we're going to measure from the inside of here, of this knocking point, inside, up to the peep, and we're going to go a little over 6 inches. But that is not how you measure to get your peep height for like any of your apps, for your sights, or anything else. You're going to measure a little bit differently. You're going to measure at full draw, which I will post another video up about that. But as of right now, what you're going to do is you're going to take that measurement. If you're just now setting it in, you're wanting to go shoot your bow and you're not wanting it to be super low or super high on these longer axle-to-axle bows, we're going to be, this one's at 5 and probably a little bit, this is a little bit low actually, but right there about, I don't know, 5.75 to 6 is where you're going to start. But the most important thing to know about your peep height is if your draw length is not perfect, if it's too long or too short, it adjusts the peep height. So I'm going to post a full video on YouTube, which you're going to, because this is way too long of an example to show the different measurements for peep heights. But a good starting point is around 6 inches from your knocking point. You don't ever, again, you do not measure that for your height for all your sight tape measurements. That's going to be at full draw, which I'll put in the full YouTube video. Day 2 of posting every single day and answering a tuning question.